just in. If you've ever asked ChatGPT to help write a blog, then found yourself unable to string a sentence together without it, you might be suffering from a condition Anne Handley calls thoughtstipation. Yes, thoughtstipation. It's what happens when your brain gets so used to AI doing the work that it forgets how to think without help. Handley, one of the OGs of digital marketing, recently reminded us that in our rush to automate everything, we may have accidentally outsourced our brains. She's not anti-AI, but she is pro-human. And she's made a strong case for bringing back what she calls analog intelligence. So let's discuss analog intelligence, AI's quieter cousin. Analog intelligence isn't about throwing your phone in the ocean and moving to a cabin. It's about choosing to slow down before you start speeding up again. Anne Handley describes it as a way of thinking that trains your patience, sharpens your focus, and clears the clutter. It's the creative warm-up your brain needs before AI gets involved. Think writing with a pen before opening your laptop, taking a walk without a podcast, doodling on paper when planning your next product, grabbing an index card instead of opening a new tab. These aren't quirky habits. They're small rituals that help you get back in touch with how you think, what you care about, and what makes your brand yours. Thoughtstipation is blocking your best work. According to Handley, AI becomes a problem when we rely on it too soon. Instead of exploring your own thoughts, you skip ahead to someone else's output. It feels efficient, but long-term, it's like skipping leg day for your brain. Eventually, you lose the ability to think through ideas on your own. You go straight from question to chatbot. Your voice, blurry. Your strategy, generic. Your confidence, wobbly. For small business owners, that's risky. Your message is the one thing no one else can copy. If you lose clarity there, no AI tool can save you. Slow is actually a power move. Anne's take is refreshingly practical. She isn't saying don't use AI. She's saying know when to use it. Start with analog, then bring in AI to polish, not replace. So here's how I do it in my own business. I plan my day by hand in my weekly planner. I keep track of ideas using my Rocketbook. I brainstorm in one of several notebooks, and I vent in the same ones when needed. And I organize everything with an embarrassing amount of colored pens. I also write down daily gratitudes as a quiet way to remind myself of how lucky I am that I get to do this work with people I actually like in a life I genuinely enjoy. And when I'm off the clock, you'll often find me offline as well, reading, walking, painting, building puzzles, or coloring in like a calm 5-year-old, if those exist. None of that's a productivity hack. Truth is, my brain just doesn't do well with a lot of stimulation. Getting offline helps me reset. It's how I clear space to think before inviting any tools, AI or otherwise, into the mix. Remember as well that your voice still matters most. Look, I mostly love AI. It helps me move faster, test ideas, and serve more clients. But I never wanted to be the reason I stop hearing my own voice. If you're running a business, you don't need more noise. You need clarity. And that starts with knowing what you want to say before you ask a bot how to say it. That's exactly why I created the 5-Minute Marketing Fix. It's a free tool that helps you write a one-liner for your brand. Not one generated by AI, one built from your actual value and message. You can download it for free in the description below, or you can go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. But what about you? What's one analog habit that keeps you grounded when everything feels digital? I'll go first. My daily walk with no phone, no podcast, no plans. Just me and the pavement. Okay, your turn. What's your go-to analog habit? Let me know in the comments. I'm Vicky Sidler from the Strategic Marketing Tribe, and I post helpful news updates for small businesses every day.